My dear friends, I need to have a critical conversation with you today about something that could be poisoning your body without you even knowing it. Fish is supposed to be one of the healthiest foods you can eat, especially as we age. Doctors recommend it for heart health, brain function, and longevity. But here's what they don't always tell you. Some fish are so contaminated with mercury, toxins, and pollutants that they're literally poisoning older adults, damaging your brain, harming your heart, and accelerating aging. After 60, your body doesn't process toxins the way it used to. Your kidneys are slower, your liver is less efficient. Toxins accumulate in your body and cause serious damage. The wrong fish can destroy your health, while the right fish can transform it. Stay with me until the end of this video, because I'm going to reveal the 4 worst fish that you should absolutely never eat after 60. And the 4 best fish that you must include in your diet for optimal health. This information could literally add healthy years to your life. Let's start with the 4 worst fish you must avoid after 60. King mackerel is one of the most dangerous fish for older adults, and most people have no idea. This fish accumulates extremely high levels of mercury because it's a large, long-lived predatory fish that eats smaller contaminated fish throughout its life. Every fish it eats adds more mercury to its body, and that mercury never leaves. When you eat king mackerel, you're consuming decades of accumulated mercury. For people over 60, this is catastrophic. Mercury is a neurotoxin that damages your brain and nervous system. It accumulates in your body because your aging kidneys can't eliminate it efficiently. Mercury poisoning symptoms look like normal aging, so most people never realize what's happening. Memory problems and confusion, tremors in your hands, difficulty walking and balance problems, vision and hearing problems, numbness, and tingling in extremities. You might think this is just age, but it could be mercury poisoning from eating contaminated fish. Studies show that older adults who eat high mercury fish regularly have significantly higher rates of cognitive decline, heart arrhythmias, and kidney damage. The FDA specifically warns older adults, pregnant women, and young children to never eat king mackerel. If you've been eating king mackerel, stop immediately. The damage accumulates over time. I know most of you aren't regularly eating shark, but it's important to understand why it's so dangerous because the same principles apply to other large predatory fish. Shark is at the very top of the ocean food chain. It lives for decades, sometimes over 70 years, eating contaminated fish the entire time. Shark meat contains some of the highest mercury levels of any fish, but it's not just mercury. Sharks accumulate PCBs, polychlorinated biphenyls, industrial chemicals that cause cancer and damage your immune system. They accumulate dioxins, toxic compounds linked to cancer and hormone disruption. They contain high levels of other heavy metals like arsenic and lead. After 60, your body's ability to detoxify these chemicals is severely reduced. These toxins accumulate in your fatty tissues, including your brain, and cause long-term damage. Even one serving of shark can deliver a massive dose of toxins to your aging body. There is absolutely no reason to eat shark. The risks far outweigh any potential benefits. Swordfish is another large, long-lived predatory fish that's extremely dangerous for older adults. Like king mackerel and shark, swordfish accumulates massive amounts of mercury throughout its long life. But here's what makes swordfish particularly dangerous for people over 60. The mercury in swordfish specifically damages the cardiovascular system. Studies show that mercury exposure increases your risk of heart attack, stroke, high blood pressure, and heart arrhythmias. After 60, your cardiovascular system is already more vulnerable. Adding mercury from swordfish accelerates the damage. Mercury also impairs your body's ability to use omega-3 fatty acids, the beneficial fats in fish that protect your heart and brain. Even though swordfish contains some omega-3 south, the mercury prevents your body from using them effectively. You get all the toxins and none of the benefits. The FDA and EPA recommend that older adults completely avoid swordfish. There are so many safer fish options that provide the same benefits without the mercury. There's no reason to take this risk. Tilefish, particularly from the Gulf of Mexico, is one of the most mercury-contaminated fish you can eat. Most people have never heard of tilefish, but it's sometimes sold in restaurants or fish markets, often without clear labeling about where it came from. Gulf of Mexico tilefish contains mercury levels so high that a single serving can exceed the safe weekly limit for older adults. This fish lives at the bottom of the ocean, where mercury and other toxins settle and accumulate. After 60, a single high mercury meal can cause symptoms, brain fog, and confusion, fatigue and weakness, digestive problems, mood changes, and irritability. And the mercury stays in your body for months, continuing to cause damage long after you ate the fish. If you see tilefish on a menu or at a fish counter, ask where it's from. If it's from the Gulf of Mexico, absolutely refuse it. Atlantic tilefish has somewhat lower mercury levels, but should still be avoided by older adults. Now let me ask you something important. Have you been eating any of these 4 fish without knowing how dangerous they are? Please drop a comment and let me know. Understanding which fish to avoid is critical for your health. If you're finding this information potentially life-saving, I'd be so grateful if you could take just a moment to hit that like button. It helps this critical message reach other older adults who need to know which fish are poisoning them. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now that you know the 4 worst fish to avoid, let's talk about the 4 best fish you must eat after 60. These fish are low in mercury, high in omega-3 fatty acids, and provide incredible health benefits for aging bodies. Wild salmon is the absolute king of healthy fish for older adults. This fish is a nutritional powerhouse that can literally transform your health. Wild salmon is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, the highest quality protein, vitamin D, B vitamins, especially B12, selenium, and astaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant that gives salmon its pink color. Here's what eating wild salmon twice a week does for your aging body. It dramatically reduces your risk of heart disease. The omega-3 South in salmon reduce inflammation in your blood vessels, lower triglycerides, reduce blood pressure, and prevent dangerous blood clots. Studies show that people over 60 who eat salmon regularly have 30 to 40% lower rates of heart attacks and strokes. It protects your brain and memory. The omega-3 South in salmon are essential for brain structure and function. They reduce brain inflammation that leads to Alzheimer's and dementia. They improve memory and cognitive function. They protect against age-related cognitive decline. Research shows that older adults who eat salmon regularly have significantly better memory and lower dementia risk. It fights depression and improves mood. The omega-3s in salmon help produce serotonin and dopamine, neurotransmitters that regulate mood. Studies show that people who eat salmon regularly have much lower rates of depression and anxiety. It reduces inflammation throughout your body. Chronic inflammation drives arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. The omega-3 South in salmon are powerful anti-inflammatories. People with arthritis often report less pain and stiffness when they eat salmon regularly. It strengthens your bones. Salmon is one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D, essential for calcium absorption and bone strength. This is crucial for preventing osteoporosis and fractures. Choose wild-caught salmon over farmed when possible. Wild salmon has higher omega-3 levels and lower levels of contaminants. Look for Alaskan wild salmon, sockeye, coho, or king salmon. Eat salmon at least twice a week. Grill, bake, or pan-sear with olive oil and lemon. Add canned wild salmon to salads for an easy, affordable option. Sardines are the most underrated superfood for older adults. Most people overlook them, but they're nutritional gold mines. Sardines are small fish that don't live long, so they don't accumulate mercury like larger fish. They're one of the safest fish you can eat. But sardines aren't just safe. They're incredibly nutrient dense. They're packed with omega-3 fatty acids, complete protein, calcium. You can eat the soft bones, which are loaded with calcium, vitamin D, vitamin B12, selenium, and CoQ10, crucial for heart and energy. Here's what eating sardines regularly does for you after 60. It protects your heart powerfully. The omega-3 South reduce inflammation and improve heart function. The coaquino supports heart muscle strength. Studies show sardine consumption significantly reduces cardiovascular disease risk. It builds and maintains strong bones. The calcium in sardines, especially from the edible bones, provides easily absorbable calcium. The vitamin D helps your body use that calcium. This combination is perfect for preventing osteoporosis. It boosts your energy. The B12 in sardines is essential for energy production. Many older adults are B12 deficient and don't know it. Sardines provide abundant, easily absorbed B12. It supports brain health. The omega-3 South and B12 work together to protect your brain, improve memory, and reduce dementia risk. Canned sardines are convenient, affordable, and just as nutritious as fresh. Look for sardines packed in olive oil or water, not vegetable oil. Eat the bones for maximum calcium benefit. They're soft and completely edible. Add sardines to salads, eat them on whole grain crackers, mash them with avocado for a spread, or eat them straight from the can. Aim for 2 to 3 servings per week. Like sardines, anchovies are small, short-lived fish that are extremely safe and incredibly nutritious. Anchovies are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, protein, calcium from edible bones, iron, important for preventing anemia, selenium, and vitamin B12. Anchovies have a strong, salty flavor that many people love once they try them. Here's what anchovies do for your aging body. They provide powerful heart protection. The omega-3 South reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and improve cholesterol profiles. They support bone health. The calcium and vitamin D in anchovies help maintain bone density and prevent fractures. They boost your immune system. The selenium in anchovies is crucial for immune function, which weakens as we age. They help prevent anemia. Many older adults become anemic due to iron deficiency. Anchovies provide easily absorbed iron. Use anchovies in cooking to add depth of flavor. Mash them into salad dressings, add them to pasta sauces, put them on pizza, or include them in Mediterranean-style dishes. You don't need many. Just a few anchovies provide significant nutritional benefits. If you've never tried anchovies, start with small amounts in cooked dishes where the flavor is more subtle. Rainbow trout, particularly farmed rainbow trout, is one of the cleanest, safest, most sustainable fish you can eat. Farmed rainbow trout is raised in well-managed freshwater farms with strict environmental controls. It contains very low mercury levels, making it extremely safe for older adults to eat frequently. Rainbow trout is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, high-quality protein, vitamin D, B vitamins, selenium, and potassium. Here's what eating rainbow trout does for your health after 60. It protects your cardiovascular system. The omega-3 South reduce inflammation and improve heart function. The potassium helps regulate blood pressure. It supports brain health and memory. The omega-3 South and B vitamins protect your brain from age-related decline. It helps maintain healthy weight. Trout is relatively low in calories, but high in protein, making it perfect for maintaining healthy weight and muscle mass. Bake trout with lemon and herbs, grill it on cedar planks for amazing flavor, pan-sear with garlic and olive oil, or stuff it with vegetables and bake. Eat rainbow trout once or twice a week as part of your fish rotation. Now let me share the complete strategy for eating fish safely and healthfully after 60. Eat fish at least twice a week, ideally 3 times. Rotate between the safe fish, salmon, sardines, anchovies, and rainbow trout. This gives you variety and comprehensive nutrition. Completely avoid the dangerous fish, king mackerel, shark, swordfish, and Gulf of Mexico tilefish. There's no safe amount of these for older adults. Also limit tuna. Regular tuna, especially albacore, contains moderate mercury levels. If you eat tuna, limit it to once a week and choose light tuna over albacore. Cook fish gently to preserve omega-3 south. Don't overcook. Baking, grilling, and light pan searing are ideal. Deep frying destroys many benefits. Pair fish with vegetables for complete nutrition. Add leafy greens, colorful vegetables, and whole grains. If you don't like fish, consider high-quality fish oil supplements. But whole fish is always better because you get protein, vitamins, and minerals that supplements don't provide. Let me address some common concerns. I can't afford wild salmon. That's okay. Canned wild Alaskan salmon is very affordable and just as nutritious as fresh. Sardines and anchovies are among the cheapest protein sources available. You don't need expensive fish to get the benefits. I don't like the taste of fish. Start with mild fish like rainbow trout. Use lemon, garlic, and herbs to add flavor. Try different cooking methods. Many people who don't like fish actually just haven't found the preparation they enjoy. I'm worried about bones. Sardines and anchovies have soft, edible bones that are actually good for you. Salmon and trout are easy to debone. Ask your fishmonger to remove bones or buy boneless fillets. How do I know if fish is fresh? Fresh fish should smell like the ocean, not fishy. The flesh should be firm and spring back when touched. Eyes should be clear, not cloudy. If buying frozen, look for fish frozen at sea for maximum freshness. Let me share something personal. When I turned 62, my doctor told me my triglycerides were dangerously high and I was at serious risk for heart disease. She recommended I start eating more fish. I was skeptical because I'd never been a big fish eater, but I committed to eating wild salmon twice a week and sardines once a week. After 3 months, I went back for blood work. My triglycerides had dropped by 40%. My doctor was amazed. She said whatever I was doing, keep doing it. But it wasn't just my blood work. I felt better. My joints hurt less. My mind felt sharper. I had more energy. 2 years later, I'm still eating fish 3 times a week, and I feel healthier at 64 than I did at 60. Here's the truth, my dear friends. After 60, your body needs omega-3 fatty acids more than ever. Your brain needs them to stay sharp. Your heart needs them to stay strong. Your joints need them to stay mobile. But you must choose the right fish. The wrong fish, king mackerel, shark, swordfish, tilefish, will poison you slowly with mercury and toxins. Your aging body cannot handle these contaminants. They accumulate and cause damage that looks like normal aging, but is actually preventable. The right fish, wild salmon, sardines, anchovies, rainbow trout, will transform your health. They'll protect your heart, sharpen your mind, strengthen your bones, reduce inflammation, and help you feel younger and more vibrant. This isn't complicated. You don't need expensive supplements or medications. You need to eat the right fish and avoid the wrong ones. It's that simple, and it's that powerful. Here's my challenge to you. For the next 30 days, eat one of the 4 good fish at least 3 times per week. Completely eliminate the 4 bad fish from your diet forever. Pay attention to how you feel. Notice your energy, your mental clarity, your joint comfort, your overall well-being. I promise you, you will feel a difference. And when you do, come back and tell me about it. Drop a comment sharing how eating the right fish improved your health. Your story could inspire someone else to make this life-changing shift. If you found this information critical and potentially life-saving, please subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends over 60. We share vital health information specifically for older adults that could genuinely change lives. Drop a comment telling me which fish you're going to start eating and which ones you're going to avoid. I've read every comment and I want to hear about your journey to better health, because you matter, my dear friends. Your health matters. Your mind matters. Your quality of life matters. and the fish you choose to eat can make all the difference between thriving in your golden years or struggling with preventable health problems. Make the right choice. Eat the good fish. Avoid the bad ones. Your body will thank you every single day. I'll see you in the next video.